With this smartphone, you can watch 3D videos and movies without 3D glasses. It's called the ROKiT Pro 3D. So in this video, I'm mostly going to talk about the 3D features. But before we do that, let's talk about the specifications. Okay, so the ROKiT Pro 3D has a 5.9 touchscreen, has 64 gigabytes of storage. You can put up to a 256 gigabyte micro SD card inside of there. And if you open the SIM card tray, you can actually put 2 SIM cards if you don't want to put a micro SD card there. So if you want to have 2 different phone numbers on one phone, you can do it with this one. The ROKiT Pro 3D is unlocked, so you can use any carrier that you want. It has a fingerprint sensor on the back, 4G LTE, so it makes sense that with a 3D display, you have a 3D camera, and that is what the dual camera setup on the back is for. We're going to talk more about that later on. Watching 3D content on this smartphone is very similar to the 3DS. There's no glasses, but the one difference between this phone and the 3DS is that there is no depth slider. So if the image looks a little bit blurry to you, you got to move it just a little bit, and once you get at the right angle, then you see the 3D, and once you do, it's pretty impressive actually. So the first thing I did when I turned on this phone was open up the 3D Gallery app. Inside of the app, there's a 2-minute video. It's pretty much a trailer, and it really showcases how good the 3D is on this phone. The problem is, after you watch that video, where else do you look at 3D content? There's another app on this phone called ROKflex 3D, and it allows you to download 3D movies for free, and it's not pirating. Some of these movies and videos are actually exclusive to the ROKiT phone. The app actually has a decent amount of content to watch. You can see some documentaries, some music videos, and even some comedies, but to be honest, I spent most of my time looking at the documentaries. Those are pretty cool and those are nicely done. But I'm sure most people are going to ask, can I watch real 3D movies, like the 3D movies that are in the theaters? And the answer is yes. So I actually downloaded Aquaman, and you can see it right now. It is playing in 3D and it looks amazing, but it wasn't very easy to get this movie, or it's not very easy to download these type of 3D movies and put it on your phone. You can also watch 3D videos on YouTube, but it's actually kind of hard to search for 3D videos, and even when you find a good video in 3D, the quality is not that great. Now let's move on from talking about 3D videos and 3D movies to talking about the 3D camera. There's 2 cameras in the back, and that allows you to take 3D pictures and 3D video, and it actually works. So if you ever use the 3DS, you'll know that taking pictures in 3D is a little bit tricky because you want to get it in a certain angle so that you can actually see the 3D effect. And that's the same thing with this phone. So not every single photo you can see the 3D effect. You got to do it in a certain angle. You got to make sure you position it right. So just as a test, I took a picture of this flower, and it looks amazing in 3D. It's just really popping out the screen. But it's a little bit discouraging because I can't share this awesome 3D photo on social media unless I convert it to a GIF, and then you can kind of see it in 3D. But you get what I'm saying. Okay, so before I end this video, I wanted to talk about one last thing, and that is Braket Games. It is an app store for games that is exclusive to the ROKiT phone. But the problem is, most of these games, they're not that great, and you probably never heard of them before. One thing that I found funny was that in the top list section, there's a category for Disney games, and when you click on it, there's nothing there. So I found that a little funny. Maybe they're working on adding new games, maybe they're working on some new partnerships, but right now, there's not really much to see here. Okay, so that is it for my review on the ROKiT Pro 3D smartphone. It is available now, and it is exclusive to Walmart at $2.99. There's a lot of cool videos and movies that you can watch on this phone, but it's kind of hard to justify getting a brand new phone just to watch that type of 3D content.